All right, Darren Yergin here on behalf of the NCAA with three representatives from Baldwin-Wallace University after Game 3 of the Division III Baseball Championships here from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We're joined by Dawson Gabe, head coach Brian Harrison, and Vincent Capolupo. So why don't we just get an opening comment about today's game from Coach Harrison to start this one off?
Man, what an awesome game through 7 innings. I mean, it was an awesome game. They're really good. Really through 8.5 innings or 7.5 innings, it was great. And then the 8th, we kind of gave them, some runs. But we didn't play our best baseball. Baseball's a game, it can't be won; it can only be lost, right? And we gave a lot of freebies. I think we had a lot of walks on the second half of the game. But first half of the game, I thought Dawson dominated. I thought he was did really well, came out of a huge jam in the 5th inning, had a shutout going in the 6th inning. Things just didn't go our way a little bit, but hats off to them. They're a really good team.
I thought hitters especially struggled in the middle innings when the shadows were creeping over the plate. What's your guys' take on that?
Yeah, a few guys said something. It's just something you compete with, and it's just part of it.
What's that like from the pitcher's perspective, Dawson? Is something you can take advantage of?
I didn't really see an advantage or anything like that. I was really just trying to throw the white ball over the white plate.
Brian, talk about the approach that you had at the plate. It seemed like your batters were up there to swing and to make contact with the ball.
Yeah, all of them. I mean, all of their arms are really good, really good. They match up, Dunn, the lefty, and then I'll be, being an All-American. I mean, they've got some really good arms. We like our hitters. We've got a great 2-strike approach. I think, it starts at the top. Obviously, Vince had 3 hits today in a World Series game, which is kind of a special moment. That's pretty cool. And we've got some older boys that swing it really well. I thought our approach was good. We out-hit them a little bit, and I thought our approach was really good,
Vincent, the coach mentioned you had 3 hits. Talk about what was your approach to the plate today?
Well, I go up there the same thing every time going in there, clear mind. We always talk about protecting ground space. If it's in that little spot, you're swinging for it. You're just trying to hit strikes hard.
And Dawson, you were on early. It seems like you had them sort of on your heels. What happened in that 6th inning with a couple walks? Did you tire or anything?
Oh yeah, you could say I tired a little bit. I just lost it in the 6th inning a little bit. Couldn't find it again.
Yeah, Coach, just one thing that I noticed, and maybe it's kind of the message that you send your guys, but you out-hit them and they scored 5 unearned runs. And, that's not quite the difference, but it is in a sense. So just talk a little bit about how that played itself out. And like you said, it was a really well-played game for a majority of it against a really good team. Yeah,
it sure was. And we talked about it. It's not an 8-team tournament anymore where you lose that first game, buddy, and you're going home soon. It's a 4-team tournament, so all we have to do is win 3 games. We've got some really good arms that we've got a lot of confidence in, and our hitters, we have a ton of confidence in these guys. They're just so aggressive and so confident and so well prepared. So, if anybody can come back from losing the first game, I like our chances with the guys that we have, throwing on the mound, for us that's left.
What does pitching look like for you tomorrow?
We got to go back and we got to figure it out. Obviously, we're going to look at the matchup. 2 good teams, Trinity and LaGrange, and we got to try and see which one of our guys matches up the best. If you look at down the stretch, we've been throwing Dylan Schneider kind of in the 2nd spot here, down a freshman, and he's had a little bit of arm pain, so we don't feel comfortable starting him tomorrow. So we're going to look at the matchup deal and see which one we think matches up best.
Anything else from the group here? Okay, thank you to you 3 from Baldwin-Wallace. As Coach Harrison already alluded to, did a better closing than I could. You guys will be playing in Game 7 against the losing team of tonight's Game 4 between LaGrange and Trinity, which is scheduled for a similar start time as you had today, a 4:30 p.m. start tomorrow. So best of luck to you and the whole Yellow Jacket group going forward. And thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.